again. Well, it's that time again. It's free television live stream today at the moment. Let me turn on TV. I'm just gonna get my Wi-Fi terror deck. Dun 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 na 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 Baby shark do do do, baby shark do do, baby shark do do do, baby shark. Mommy shark do do do, mommy shark do do do, mommy shark do do do, mommy shark. Daddy shark do do do, daddy shark do do do, daddy shark do do do, daddy shark. Grandma shark do do do, grandma shark do do do, grandma shark do do do, grandma shark. And one more minute. Pamela.
Put in a call to deputy commissioner. I got us, but she's squeezing it in, so we might have 5-10 minutes tops.
This is incredible.
I do have one condition.
Anything.
We write out what we want to say, and we one person. If we're doing a show, that doesn't.
No problem.
Right? Don't go in off script, no ad-libbing, dial it in, no means of error.
Welcome to the live stream, everybody. Do anybody have a question or general reading to throw in?
Couldn't find a number for Mike Thompson yet, but I talked to his best bud, Denny Glasgow.
Actually, ouch. You don't need Mike Thompson.
You don't?
No. It's not someone better.
Better than the bullet.
Hey, Miss AC09, how you doing? You got a question? Oh, I'm doing well. What up, man? How's the YouTube hurricane? Ah, the YouTube hurricane. Hi, Simple Chronology. How you doing? I'm doing well. So, do any of you have a question or general reading to throw in?
The skills out and watching you want to call. And
Baby shark do do do, baby shark do do do, baby shark do do do, baby shark. Mommy shark do do do, mommy shark do do do, mommy shark do do do, mommy shark. Sure, I just got married last month. Wasn't sure. Alright. Sure, may I ask how my video clean today? Okay, first simple chronology first, and then you miss AC09.
Now, I know firefighting, you're scared as hell, so am I.
2,
You have your own life.
3,
Selfish.
At Casey, don't argue with me.
4,
We're else.
5, 6,
I think you're having change.
7, 8,
Alright.
9, 10.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Listen, hey, forget the script. Just speak from your heart. That's something we're always good at.
Commissioner Hill is ready for you.
Okay, simple chronology. First, your turn. Okay, yes, congratulations on your union. Okay, our first card for reading simple chronology happened to be the Seven of Swords. This card means you're going to suffer deception and betrayal with someone who will deceive you in a negative, minor way in your life. Our second card for reading is the Page of Wands. This card means that you're going to be very excited and daring in your marriage in your life. And the last card for reading is the Ace of Cups. This card means that this is the beginning of love, relationship, and happiness in your life. So since I'm looking well with your reading so far, simple chronology, and now you, Mrs. AC09. 1, 2, 3, 4,
To get our foot in the skin of these doors.
5,
To fight our way
6,
along. This young man isn't perfect,
7,
but he served his
8,
life on the line fighting wildfires for 80 cents an hour and some time locked off his side.
9,
We met him on call, where he helped save the life.
10.
And he could have run out the door. He has CFD material written all over him, and he can't even apply. We just want to give him a fair shot.
I appreciate your passion. Truly, I do. But the CFD is no
Kind of missed back, but I will take it. Thank you, barman. You're welcome. Okay, Miss AC09. Our first card for reading is the Queen of Wands. This card means that your Scorpio is feeling magnetic and energetic in your life. Our second card for reading is the Eight of Cups. This card means that your Scorpio is going to walk away from you and abandoning in a negative situation in a negative minor way in his life. And the last card for reading is the Strength card. This card means that your Scorpio is feeling very courageous by using all the strength, courage, and confidence in your life. So yeah, seems I'm looking out well so far. Hi everyone, how you doing? Does Jesse James Hollywood? I guess I think it has to be something to do with both. Walking away from you.
That ignores a note outside of a firehouse. I wrote a really polite note to try and get.
Does Jesse James Hollywood, the drug authority president, have faith for his rights?
I am so sorry about that.
Hey, can I ask? Hi, Sophie. Yeah, I'll do your question as you want. A PB patient. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I really will try not to argue again.
You don't forget anything he said. The space is yours. All day, every day.
Okay, our first card for reading, Ashley 1, happened to be the Queen of Cups. This card means that Jesse James Hollywood is feeling very intuitive and psychic with his wife in his life. Our second card for your reading is the Hierophant. This card means that Jesse James Hollywood is feeling very platonic and traditional with his wife in his life. And our third and last card for your reading is the Two of Cups. This card means that Jesse James Hollywood is having romantic feelings with his wife in his life. So yeah, I still say that he's doing very well with his wife so far. Okay, and no, they will not get divorced. I want to know if I want to move, if I want to wait, if I'm going to move in a apartment, it would be successful. All right, Chelsea. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine,
Happens to be
10.
and he wants to meet you.
I wish we could have helped you out of here, but she had to do that strict policies.
Okay, this is unreal. I can't believe you did this one.
Hi, Sarita Barnard. Currently, energy is a summit of me. Sure. Okay, so see, Tim Beanie. Our first card for reading is the Two of Cups. This card means you're going to have romantic feelings with your apartment in your life. Our second card for reading is the Five of Pentacles. This card means you're going to suffer money problems and hardships with your apartment in your life. And our third and last card for reading is the Three of Pentacles. This card means that you're going to do a very good job and working hard with your apartment in your life. So yeah, so it will be successful, but there might be some problems along the way. And I'll do your reading next, Sarita.
It's me, Teddy Mitch. Sorry, I'm gonna do this. Okay. Sharks. I can be there in a minute. Bye. I'm so sorry to do this. I just printed the doctor's results.
Pick it up, I can't get upset about that. You left out.
Mama, thank you for being away.
Oh, it's really just it's a privacy thing. I mean, he hasn't told a lot of people. I feel terrible about ruining another plan. Can we reschedule? Anytime.
Alright, Sarita. Our second card for the reading is the Six of Pentacles. You're welcome, Chelsea.
I think you have some stuff you need to.
The Six of Pentacles, Sarita. This card means that your summit is being very generous with you in your life. Our second card for reading is the Seven of Swords. This card means that summit is going to betray you with deception and lies in a negative minor way in your life.
So,
And our last card for reading is the Judgment card. This card means that our summit is going to judge you positively in a positive, major way in your life. So yeah, it seems I'm looking well with you and Summit so far. Jesse James Hollywood, 1821, is really life. Will he get out in the future? One, two,
Yeah.
three, four,
Weakness on your left side.
five,
Due to the shoulder injury.
six,
Not from an injury in the brain.
7,
Your MRI is clean.
8, 9,
the headaches and that tunnel vision.
Most likely.
10.
Migraines is common with a head injury like yours. It'll go away on its own. In the meantime, we'll get you some migraine medication managed. So I'm here to work. Absolutely. I'll talk to Jenny up front, and she'll have your prescription ready for you. That's a good news.
Alright, our first card for reading for your Jesse James Hollywood Ashley one happened to be the Ten of Cups reverse. This card means that Jesse James Hollywood is going to suffer unhappiness and disharmony between friends and family in prison in his life. Our second card for reading is the Eight of Pentacles reverse. This card means that Jesse James Hollywood is going to be be taking shortcuts by cheating his way out of getting out of prison. And the last card for reading is the Justice reverse. This card means that Jesse James Hollywood is going to suffer unfairness by not getting out of prison in his life. So no, I don't think he's not going to get out of prison anytime soon in the future. So what does the overall energy mean? Well, let me see. It means that there might be some deception coming on. There will be some happiness coming on with your way with deception, but and somebody will judge you in a positive, major way. That's the energy card says about it. Sarita. I hope that answered your question. So, does anyone else have any question to ask or generate for in? Thank you for all your patience. Batman can only deal with one person at a time. Hey Jane Pat, how you doing?
Oh, yeah, no, because see, no, any person who would think that somebody would hate.
Stanford police try to make sense of the gruesome scene they encountered.
Fingerprint is great evidence. It's just too bad it's not searchable in any database.
Which is where this comes in. Charles Wright, our RO, is alive and well. In fact, he just called in and reported that he witnessed his Cadillac.
So many others regret marrying James Hollywood.
That's impossible. We found the car 3 hours ago downtown, car in this. There's no way to
Alright.
Exactly. Where's Charles Wright on?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, our first card for your reading, actually, yes, St. Pat is right as you want. Please slow down the questions. I'll only do one question at a time, or otherwise you'll be blocked. Understood? Alright, does Melinda Reynolds Hollywood regret having married Jesse Jane Hollywood? Okay, our first card for reading is the Knight of Swords reversed. This card means that Melissa is feeling very violent and aggressive, trying to marry Jesse Jane Hollywood in her life. Our second card for her reading is the Devil reverse. I mean the Devil. This card means that hi Sarah, how you doing? This card means that Melissa or Melinda is feeling very addicted by his negative behavior.
And your home is sold? So that's it?
Our third and last card for reading is the World reverse. This card means that Melinda is feeling very sad, very unfulfilling with incompletion and sadation in her life. So yeah, I think she completely regret marrying Jesse James Hollywood. And let me see, how we pay Awala, the gangster doing ADX floor in prison.
Call the most experienced candidate on a 40,000 Sean Donovan. He built 1,000 units of affordable housing. President Obama to lead the nation's affordable housing. Donovan forced the big mortgage companies to pay to help struggling homeowners. Because he knows too many New Yorkers still Democrat Sean Donovan. Introducing Michelob Organic Seltzer. It's made with real fruit juice. It's 6 times filtered. No added sugar. No added It is USDA certified organic. It's a cut above.
Just a moment, Mrs. AC. I do ask you one question. May I ask a clarification? What's the cuss, please? Or ask what's? I think the Scorpio is walking away from you. Okay, SC1. Your question about Peter Warlock happened to be the Ace of Pentacles reverse. This caught me that he felt very greedy and also suffering a loss of money in prison. Our second card for me is the Four of Pentacles reverse. This caught me that becoming very over defensive and timid in prison by not saving his money and possessions in his life. And our third and last card for reading is the Queen of Cups reverse. This card means that Peter Wallace is going to be judgment is being clouded in his life in prison. So yeah, I don't think he's not doing well in prison so far. Okay, why is he walking away from me? We just reconnected. Probably, I mean, to be honest, I think he probably, just has second thoughts on your life, second thoughts on it. But however, he's going to judge you in a good way in his life. But it's going to be temporarily. So, does anyone else have any question to ask? Or generally influence? Where we have lost money. Alright. Okay, thank you, Barman, as always. Okay, where's Peter lost money? Okay, everyone. Our first card for reading is the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands reverse. This card means that his money goes to a wasted energy in his life. Our second card for reading is the Four of Wands reverse. This card means that his money is receiving criticisms by having a horrible celebration by being unsuccessful in his life. And our third last card for reading is the Ten of Pentacles reverse. This card means that that Peter Wallace's money is going to be losing a lot of money in his life. So I hope that answers your question, everyone. How does my friend Nicole feels about me? Alright. 1, 2,
Bella's got the case. She knows what to do.
3,
She's one of our own, Frank. Guess what?
4,
Do this one.
5,
Understand? Next one.
6,
Me too.
7,
It's used to torture.
8, 9,
Just no choice.
Yeah, unfortunately.
10.
How long did you know her?
Well enough to know that if one of us had been killed, she wouldn't sleep until the killer was gone.
Okay, so our first card for reading is the Magician. This card means that your friend or co is feeling very skillful and talented with you in your life. Our second card for reading is the Ace of Swords. This card means that that your friend or co is feeling very restricted and limited with you in your life. And the last card for reading is the High Priestess. This card means that your friend or co is going to use her intuition with you in your life. So yeah, I think there might be a few problems along the way, but in the end, she's going to use her intuition with you in your life, which is pretty good in your part.
What's that letter this weekend? I saw that. Hoping she brought her a cook. There's no way around this.
So Peter Money was raised by family and friends. Yes, actually one.
I reached out to Corporate Price's family and helped his brother. Now, as far as his brother knew, our victim.
Autumn Money is raised by family and friends, especially his family. Does anyone visit?
I spoke to every Marine and Price's platoon, no one mentioned the girl.
It's one of the many mysteries. Fact check this out. Exhibit A.
So does anyone else have any question to ask?
Blood. No, it's not biological law.
Or general reasons for in?
It exists.
She's immaculately promised, was a suspect points out a legend together.
Not as out of place. It exists.
Well, that would be game.
Drive.
I'm pretty sure that someone that some of his family. Oh, okay.
Find any evidence? Nothing. Pockets weren't turned out, so I don't think this was a robbery. I think it was just a reason.
Okay, our first card for reading as the one is the Ten of Swords. This card means that that his family Peter Wallace is suffering ruin and failure when people do not visit him in prison. Our second card for reading is the Seven of Swords. This card means that someone will betray him. Sorry about that. Our second card for reading is the Seven of Swords. This card means that Peter Wallace feels very betrayed by his family and friends if people don't visit him in prison in his life. And the last card for reading is the Justice Reverse. This card means that Peter Wallace is feeling unfair with inequality when people who don't visit in prison in his life. So no, I don't think no one never visited Peter Wallace in prison. Do a reading on Brandon Wallace, his mother. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, our first card for reading is what does he expect people have lives outside he put himself in that situation? I don't know. Anyway, our first card for reading is the Page of Pentacles reverse. This card means that Brenda Wallace, Peter's mother, is feeling very wasteful over herself in her life. Our second card for reading is the Knight of Swords reverse. This card means that Brenda Wallace is feeling very violent and aggressive in her life. And the last card for reading is the Empress reverse. This card means that Brenda is feeling very wasteful and not being creative in her life. So those are three cards for reading as the one. I guess that actually wanted me to time out. Thank you, St. Pat. So, does anyone else have any questions to ask or for a general reading to foreign? You did not even give Barman enough time to answer your question, then blurt it out again. I just try to be fair, Barman. Yes, you do, St. Pat. I appreciate that.
Mac, take a look at this.
It's DJ Pratt.
She was on camera investigation.
Never can remove the time out, Barman. I cannot. Alright.
Our client, Mr. Pratt, says he's being harassed by someone in the department. DJ Travis is suspect.
So as you can speak.
Investigation.
Alright.
Never fought me. Mac, what if Pratt found out it was her? Said we were hunted and became a hunter.
DJ Pratt killed Aiden.
Cancer care can't wait. There are things that can, but screening and treatment for cancer isn't one of them.
If you or someone you know has been diagnosed with cancer, please don't wait.
The cancer experts at Memorial Sloan Kettering are here for you.
Get started today. Reach a cancer expert at 800 MSK always.
Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center.
We're always here.
We're always here
We're always here.
and always will be.
How should I proceed, Barman? Alright.
It's a set of photographs which we reach out to the system. So we want to discuss. All of those theories, all those questions are based on economic
Light carved up online /.
Statement real free issues. No added sugar. No artificial aftertaste. And it's USDA certified organic. It's a cut above. New mango apricot nuclear ultra organic sensor. As real as it tastes. Push the limits of your vision with Verilux. SMRX.
Okay, our first card for reading is AC09. It's the Ten of Pentacles. This card means you're going to gain strong family support and also going to be very rich and wealthy in your life.
Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center.
Our second card for reading is the Page of Cups. This card means you're going to be very emotional and happy in your life. And the last card for reading is the Tower. This card means you're going to suffer a traumatic accident which leads to catastrophic results in your life. So yeah, I don't think things are going to look too well in your futures by proceeding this. It's 809. Sorry about that. Hello, what are the FC current feelings on me? He is Aries and I'm a Taurus. Hi, Nana, Nan, A.
Business. Make more.
Let's see what
Well, we heard there was money in our home.
went looking for it.
Well, you did.
I did.
So you need cash out of your home and a simple way to get it? Rocket cash.
Jolly girl. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, okay, alright, what is the, okay, our first card for reading, Nan A is the Seven of Cups. This card means that, that FG is feeling, it's feeling very hallucinate, very confused with hallucination, with forsaking with you in your life. Our second card for reading is the Knight of Pentacles. This card means that FG is feeling very stable and conventional in your life. And also the last card for reading is the Tower. This card means that FG is feeling very traumatic, which is going to lead to a violent fight in a negative major way in your life. So yeah, I don't see I'm looking too well with you and FG so far. And I hope it was for reading. A grateful reading. Yeah, the Tower. Yeah, there might be a violent fight coming along your way. So, did anyone else have any questions to ask or generally to throw in? I'm actually going to end the live stream pretty soon. You're welcome then, A.
Alexandria.
May I ask you a couple questions about a customer who was in there last night?
Sure, but I won't be much help. I was off last night. Damon, can you take this? I'm sorry.
That is one very polite person. Yeah, she is.
Sometime between 9 o'clock and midnight? Yeah. Green. Price. Fleet we speak to the strip clubs. We don't see any troops up here, so when he came in, people noticed.
Okay, does anyone else have any final question or general reading to do that? We appreciate that we do not. Yeah, I agree, St. Pat. Okay, St. Pat, what's your question?
How long did he stay? Until 11:30 or so. Said he was looking for something and he needed to find her. Yeah. Girl named Ellie. I thought she worked here. That's what brought her up this way in the first place.
But she doesn't work here?
I've been here 3 years. That's the first time I've ever heard the name.
Thanks.
Detective Pratt is the prime suspect in Damon's murder, which means Charles Wright better be telling the truth about his car damage. I don't get it. TJ Pratt is a rapist. Why is he stealing cars? I don't know, but if we can tie him into the car theft, we can put him at the murder scene, and that's all I can think about.
We just got 100% lost on again in my area for COVID. My question is, how would this affect my work cash flow? Alright.
It's a Slim Jim.
Okay, our first card for the reading on St. Pat happens to be the High Priestess reverse. This card means that you're not going to use your intuition by finding out how it's going to affect your cash, your work, and your finance during the lockdown. Our second card for reading is the Ace of Cups reverse. This card means that there's going to be a lack of love, relationship, and unhappiness with your money flow going on in your way. And our third and last card for reading is the Two of Wands reverse. This card means that things within your money situation is going to suffer an anticlimactic situation in your life. So yeah, I don't think things are looking too well with your class situation during the lockdown again. So I hope that answered your question. I hope you both enjoy my reading. So anyway, that's about it for you're welcome, St. Pat. That's about it for tonight's free tarot reading for tonight. I'll be back again later tomorrow at the same time at 4:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to do free tarot reading with the Wise Way Tarot deck. So bye everybody.